What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be all about the Etnies Rad BMX collection, the newest iteration that's just dropped, as well as my personal opinion on why I think Etnies has now taken the title as being the best all-around BMX and mountain bike shoe brand out there. So this is the third iteration of the Etnies Rad BMX collection. They do hats, t-shirts, slip-ons, low tops, and mids. This is the very first one I ended up getting right here. This is the Screw Volk mid with the Etnies Held Track that you see there. These things have really held up, in my opinion, and I really put these things through their paces. Now, I did have some wear and tear there, as you see on the inside, which we'll go over comparing these to a set of Vans as well. But now we're going to talk about the second iteration to kind of do, I guess, a brief summary between the first one, the second one, and leading into the third one, as well as a new shoe that they introduced with the third one, a whole new colorway that's not really Etnies Rad Collection-esque, but they're keeping that Screw Volk design to be able to give to you guys. Now the second iteration, the black and gray theme is way more my style. They have the Rad logo right there on the back, Rad all around the vulcanizing you see there. Pretty basic, and then the inside is part of the movie. This is actually the scene where he's doing the bicycle boogie on the dance floor. So that's actually a pretty cool touch that they put with the Etnies shoes to be able to put that movie-esque type of stuff on the shoe. Now let's talk about the third iteration. These things are badass. You ready for this? They look so good. Definitely more my pace as far as the color, because it's got the all black with the gum 7-Eleven logo you see there, Rad on the top, a little kind of like a ghost effect, I guess you would say. Held track on the back, Rad on the back there. And then they still have those subtle touches on the inside, which look awesome, where it's part of the movie. So this is the one side. You can kind of see it there with the bike. And if you know anything about Rad, which I'm sure you do if you're watching this, you already know what that backdrop is. Let's pull out the other one. Alright, so pulling out the other one, yeah, I love these things. These things are awesome. Super breathable too. And this will be what it looks like when you put it together. So they're going down the Held Track wall, as you see there. This is the sky, this is the Held Track wall. Now, I think that's an awesome touch, and I think that these shoes, in my opinion, are the best hands down when it comes to BMX. Now, not all riders will like a mid-style design, but if you ride like anything like a Vans half cab or a Vans high top, then this is definitely more up to speed. Now, they have that little guard right there to be able to help to stop your shoe from coming apart there. That's one of the best touches that are on there. It is stitched shut as well. None of my shoes, I'll even show you on the first ones, even on the very first set that I got right here, I mean, like, the bottoms have held up amazing. None of them have peeled on the inside. None of them. Discoloration, that's about it. I mean, that's natural right there from like grease from my sprocket or whatever. And then the peeling right there on the blue is natural from just any rubbing. But there has been no actual wear and tear. Like any other Vans I've ever had, they've peeled on this vulcanizing right here. Now, I'll show you what I'm talking about right now on these other Vans. I want to say the last set of Vans I ever rode before going to Etnies. Now, before I show you these, this isn't a knock against Vans. This is just my personal opinion on why I think Vans aren't worth the money. Because if you look at the price tag of, let's just say, the shoe I'm about to show you right now, the Vans high top versus these, they're very close to the same, but these are hands down way better as far as, I don't know if it's like the compound that they use or the glue that they use on the Etnies shoes versus the Vans. I'm not too sure, but I do know that these have not held up the same. Now, these are the last pair of Vans I ever got before getting a set of Etnies, and these are the Vans High Tops BMX version. So you got the BMX waffle cup here on the bottom. You have the BMX, I guess, like guard on the side, which you can see, like, I mean, I've torn up, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have too. The little, let's see if I can get that on there. There we go. The little Vans logo there is all torn up. This guy actually had the glue back on there. I used like a lighter to be able to like push that down there. I know now they're doing like a stitching around that because it was heavily, you know, requested by a lot of people. But to give you an idea of what it did is it peeled like that. I don't know if you can see that. See that coming off there? It peeled like that. Now a lot of people say, oh man, it's not that big of a deal, but you spend $100 on a set of shoes, you go through shoes like let's just say like every like 3-4 months. It can be pretty pricey. So one thing I got to say about these versus the other Vans I've ever had, they didn't peel here. They usually peel right around here. But I guess they use a little bit better glue. But the bottoms, I don't know, man, the bottoms just weren't there for me. So like I said, I rode these for about 4 or 5 months, and these are what the bottoms look like. The bottoms did not last. They got like balding pedal grooves in there, and I run brakes, so like a lot of you guys probably don't run brakes, so you can just use the heel to be able to, I guess, slow yourself down. But these are all from the pedals. I run metal pins and plastic pedals. That's the left foot. Let's see if we can show the right foot. It's the right foot there. And putting them up against the Etnies that I have here, these are the ones I switched to right from these. So these I rode, I mean, what was the gap between these coming out and the gray ones? I mean, I rode them probably like 5 months straight on my mountain bike, BMX, you name it. This is all the damage I've had. The little bit of balding you see there, and that's more from like Vader slides, being on the ball of my foot there, because I'm right foot forward. So that's more Vader slides. I don't have any like pedal notching that you would see on the Vans that you saw a minute ago. I don't see any peeling there. There's no peeling. Overall, just, yeah, I mean, white shoes are gonna get dirty. And we'll go to the other one right now again. There's no peeling on the rubber. And as you saw there's no real balding on this one. I don't really do Vaders on this side, but I mean, there's a little bit of balding there because I was using my heel for a period of time to like slow myself down. So if I'm right foot forward, the left foot I would like back pedal to be able to get my bike to slow down sometimes. And yeah, these in my opinion are the best bottoms, and these aren't even the Michelin bottoms. The Michelin bottoms come on their mountain bike shoes and a couple of BMX ones as well. Now let's go over the new colorway that I am absolutely obsessed with. They look so sick. Woo, I am obsessed. These things look so good. So good. You got the gum bottoms as well. Pretty straightforward. I love the black and gum and burgundy look. That just looks fire. Oh man, it looks awesome. These I'll probably end up riding first before these guys. I mean, these might just be like a wear out chill shoe. I'm not sure. One thing I do wish that they made, I wish they made like a leather option. I used to run like a lot of different leather shoes. They last a lot longer. Now suede feels good because you can just take them right out of the box, ride them, no issues. But a leather shoe takes a little bit more breaking in, but they're way more durable over time. I mean, like, I'm having a hard time. That's like a good amount of force. I'd say that probably feels like about like 15 pounds of force, maybe 20 pounds of like bending force. I mean, you can kind of see like I'm pushing pretty hard there. Now I know these Etnies aren't really a full-on comparison to the Vans I'm about to pull up, but I rode these Vans. But anybody that has Vans, you already know that your Vans are pretty floppy to begin with. I mean, like, you can already see like me just pushing that in. We'll do a comparison of like pushing the shoe in. I mean, like, that takes like nothing. We'll do a comparison. I mean, because a perfect comparison would be like, these are 5 months and these are 5 months. Takes a lot more pressure to push in there, a lot more pressure to bend as far as that. And I did change the sole, so just a little bit of transparency. I changed them out to the FP insoles because I value my heels a lot more. So that being said, hope you guys like these new Etnies Rad BMX collection, as well as the new Etnies Volk mids that they just dropped in this colorway. These things look awesome. Like I said, this isn't a sponsored video. I just want to showcase BMX brands that are really doing it big for BMX and mountain biking as well. So that being said, new videos dropping every single day. If you guys have suggestions for other videos, put them in the comments below. If you guys like this video, drop a like. If you love it, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one.